Hey, good morning. It's day 137 and we are out of the swamp into New Swampshire. New Swampshire. Now, we started New Hampshire this morning. It's 22:11 at the moment, and today's a bit of a stiff climb to start with, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, lots of bugs again.
We had a great evening last night in Hanover. Really nice town. Really nice town. Some beautiful houses. In fact, we saw one at $4.6 million. And we ummed and ahed for about 30 seconds, but we thought it just wasn't for us. Just, you know, didn't have all the amenities we'd require. I think it had got something like, I don't know, so many thousand acres. It was only 7,000 square foot anyway, so I think we'd have a problem with the size of the living room. Anyway, back to today, about 17-18 miles today. It was a little bit of a later start. We didn't get a lift into town till 8 o'clock. And then we were dropped off where we finished our hike yesterday and picked up from there. So how are you feeling?
Yeah, not bad.
Alright?
Yeah.
Any aches or pains?
Well, my calf's a little bit tight, but...
Well, both of them?
No, just my left calf.
Yeah, I've got a little bit of like shin splint still in my left shin. So I've been massaging my calves the last few nights. It's not too bad at the moment. But as you can see, there's times. Yeah, I've been down this morning, third time on the entire trail, and twice since I've had these new boots. These Keen soles are just, the boot itself, just not as good as the Keen boot before. All round, to be honest. Oh well. Yeah, so this is it this morning, I'm afraid. It's tough going, slow going.
Yeah.
You know, some days you forget about things like this at this time of the day, and then you wonder why you're walking into camp at 7 o'clock at night. You're actually walking at a mile an hour through this, avoiding slipping on the roots like Alison said. Pockets is behind us. She went down this morning.
You can hear my bear bell still.
Yeah, Alison's still got a bear bell on. It's actually driving me nuts, to be honest, but don't want to tell her that.
So you know that I'm still here.
I'll always know you're still here. Anyway, we're coming to a road here. See what this sign says. Funny enough, the bottom one says Appalachian Trail. And here, the Velvet Rocks Trail. So yeah, this is where we are. Actually, there's a car coming. It's over there. And we go straight through there. How you feeling?
Okay.
Okay, been a bit tough. We haven't had many breaks today.
No.
It's just gone 4 o'clock and we're at Goose Pond.
And there's the pond above us, which is a bit strange.
Yeah, we're sort of like below it. It's like in a retaining bank. And all we've got left tonight is up there. Up there and over the top and down. We're about 2.5 miles away. This is New Hampshire. The forecast for rain today was so far so good. Yeah. And hopefully we should get up there, what, in an hour? If we run.
It's a steep climb.
5:30, 4 o'clock.
Would be nice.
Yeah, and get our tent set up. With a brief spell of rain. That's why Alison's got a Z-pack skirt on.
Muddy.
But like I say, it's beautiful.
Muddy patches again.
It is. Beautiful here. Absolutely beautiful. And we'll speak to you from the camp.
Yeah. So it's the end of the day and we're laying down in the tent, resting our legs because the calves are hurting, aren't they?
Yeah, my shin's hurting.
Simon's shin's hurting. There's some tough climbs today.
Yep, starting.
So, there you go. This is getting to be a bit of a habit, isn't it? Me yawning every time I go to record. But what can we say about today? It's just been a hard climb.
Yeah, absolutely.
Isn't it?
Tomorrow is as well. Is it Smart Mountain?
Smart
Mount
Mountain
Cube.
and Mount Cube tomorrow.
And we've just met a southbounder today, a German guy, really nice. And he was saying that he met a northbounder this morning coming down Smart Mountain. Obviously the northbounder was going up, and he said, whoa, I just can't believe how steep this mountain is. And the guy said to me tonight, it is not even a standard for what's coming up. So we've tried to plan our week tonight, haven't we? Through the
Tried
whites.
to plan the whites.
And there's going to be a few low mileage days, unfortunately, because of the gradients of the climbs and the distance between places, and obviously the unpredictability of the weather, although we have heard.
We're keeping it quiet. The weather's going to be okay.
So that means snow on Mount Washington.
Yeah.
So yeah, so tomorrow night.
We've got a long day tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to go to a campsite.
Yeah.
Short day the following day to the base of
Mount Moosilauke.
Moosilauke. Then the next day is going to be the start going up the big ones.
Yeah.
If anybody's had a look in the AWOL book, if you go to this page that it's on, I'm going to see if I can show you now. It might be better to do it tomorrow in the daylight, but we're going to have climbed it anyway before you see.
Yeah, by the time you
this.
get to watch this video, we'll be finished it with a bit of luck. I don't think you're going to see it very well.
I'll show you tomorrow in the daylight.
Yeah, we'll show you the steep climb tomorrow. But for now, it's 8:30.
It's time for bed.
Well,
dear.
you're yawning too.
They can't see that.
No,
though.
that's not fair, because Simon's just done a really big yawn and you missed it. But trust me.
I didn't. She's telling fibs.
He did.
She's telling fibs.
So,
You've done really well today, by the way, girl. You climbed some real steep peaks today. Nobody can understand. You guys out there that have done it, you'll know exactly what we mean, but starting to get to the bread and butter of the Appalachian Trail now. And I know, everybody says, oh, we're nearly there. The hard part is still to come now. New Hampshire, southern Maine.
yeah.
And unfortunately for us can make or break us. The weather. We've got so close. And we'll just wait and see.
Yeah.
Positive anyway.
Yeah.
We're walking with some good guys.
Yeah.
Got a guy called Visa from Atlanta who's sort of like joined in our clan. He's a really nice guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's a really cool guy. And obviously the two girls, Pockets and Firefly, who are good hikers. And we'll separate during the day or meet up during the evening. Walk our own, hike our own hikes. And then meet up, start off it together, and separates pretty quickly, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
And then Alison and I do our own hike. And inevitably always get here.
So, we'll
Just under 20 tomorrow, so it's a big
crack
day.
on and go to sleep, which means actually...
Sorry, it's catching.
Carry
It's catching these yawning.
We're going to sleep
We are.
because it's tiring walking.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I think the people have gathered that by now.
So, good night.
Good night. Morning.
Morning. Day 138.
It is. Nice morning. Been up since, it's now 10 to 7. Been up since about 5:30. Packed away, had breakfast.
Had breakfast this morning,
Yeah.
so...
Just sort of like working our strategy out with a few other people. We're going to get down to Orr campsite
today.
tonight, about 19.5 miles.
Yeah.
Into Glencliff tomorrow. I've got a package off one of my friends. We've had forwarded.
Chocolate!
Yes, and then it'll be camping at the foot of Moosilauke tomorrow.
Yeah.
But they have forecast tomorrow, which is
60% rain tomorrow and 60%
Monday, Tuesday, chance of rain. So not the greatest mountain to be climbing and descending in the rain, but
We'll see.
We'll see, yeah, that's not a problem. So yeah, everything's good. Shin's a bit sore. You feeling alright?
Yeah, you didn't sleep very well, did you?
No, well I didn't, because I was rolling into you all night because of the hill. I'm not going to shave now. This is it. It's going to be Santa Claus by the time I get to Katahdin. So it'll be what it'll be. And the hair. So we're going to crack on. Hey, it's 20 to 2. We've just had lunch coming off Smart Mountain. It was a lot easier descent, wasn't it?
A lot easier descent than going up.
Yeah, the climb was quite a tough climb.
Yeah, it was.
But
we had ladders and
we did, yeah.
All sorts to climb up.
Rocks. We've just sat down here. Some of the other guys just had lunch near the water. We're going to go up, is it Cube Mountain? Cube
Mountain next,
so,
up and over.
Yep, 9 miles?
Yeah.
9 miles up and over into the campsite. 10-mile hike already this morning. So, but lovely day. It's not raining. It's fresh. It's not too humid. So, see how the afternoon treats us. So that's the rock scramble. We've just come up here.
I've got to try and climb over this one.
It's good practice. Look at that thigh muscle coming there. Or is it fat?
I don't know how I can do this.
Don't worry about that. Let's show the people the view. Absolutely amazing.
Woohoo! The view.
Alison, what's that called over there?
A mountain.
A mountain. And we're getting towards the big ones now.
I love mountains.
Have you had enough now?
Yeah.
Should we go home?
Yeah.
All right.
Craig, that champagne better be really nice and expensive.
Just tell him now. Yeah, this. So everybody have a look round. This is Mount Katahdin. We did it all in one day. The whites, all the way through southern Maine. So we're going home now. Bye.
It's the end of the day, and you can't see our tent over there. There's the girls' tent there. But we got picked up at the roadside by Peter Thompson. Thank you very much. Who said, why don't you just come and sleep in my garden? And he took us to a little grocery store where we did a bit of resupply. And then here, just in here, is like a shack, a wooden shack, where he sells and makes maple syrup stuff. So the rest of the guys are in here, who are some are sleeping in here tonight. But this is his. There's our rucksacks over there. We're going to keep them in here tonight. He's given us mattresses. And at the moment, Tina is having a shakedown of all her kit because she's carrying too much. So, yeah, really hard day today. Really hard day. We we've done about 19 miles. Just going to show you through here. This is where this guy makes his maple syrup, and he said we can just use any of the whole facilities. So it's just a bit of a storeroom upstairs. No showers, but there are two toilets. And there's the kitchen where he's left loads of maple syrup and pancakes for breakfast in the morning. And yeah, really old-fashioned place, but grateful, very grateful for this sleeping. But we're sleeping outside in the tent, so are the girls. The two of the lads that are here, they're going to sleep inside here tonight. So yeah, we've got a 10-mile day tomorrow where we're going to walk to the shelter and pick up a box from Gary and Darren, so that'll be nice. So listen, I'm going to go because we're just still sorting out Tina's pack, and I'll speak to you in the morning. It's day 139. This is where we stayed last night, Mount Cube Farm, selling maple syrup. This is his little shop here, and he picked us up from the roadside and said that we could camp on his grass and that's where we stayed last night. The tents are just drying. I'm not sure how well you can see because of the sun. But this is Mount Cube, just in front of us here, where we climbed yesterday, which was the second mountain down, which was the hardest. 19 miles yesterday. So tents are drying here. Guys are in there just making pancakes. But very nice man, Peter, and he's just come back up in his truck there to take us back to the trail. Just show you around here. I'm hoping you'll be able to see. Not quite because of the sun. But just past this house and this tree, right there is Mount Moosilauke. And that's where we're heading. Actually, I think that one there is. It's all there, Mount Moosilauke tomorrow. So we've got a 10-mile climb, 10-mile walk today. And weather's okay. So hopefully we'll have a bit of a shorter day, ready for the big climb tomorrow. But, oh, that was a bit fast there, sorry guys. But yeah, very nice man, and we might get even some maple syrup on our pancakes. So we'll see you later.
Hey,
Hi guys.
5:10. We're at the base of Mount Moosilauke. And as you can see, it is absolutely pouring down. It's even killing our fire. So we are with Chilliwack, and of course this one here, the daughter, Pockets, the other daughter, Molly, and the baby daughter. But you can't see her in there. Cody's lying down. So this is it for the night tonight.
It is pouring.
It is absolutely pouring. So let's get it out of the way before tomorrow.
As we were going over that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't look so. You'll be fine. We'll be fine. This time tomorrow, we'll be at the other shelter, ready to climb some more. So yeah, we're in the middle of a thunderstorm at the moment. I'm a bit disappointed now because we've just built a really nice fire. But we're at the Jeffersbrook campsite, shelter.
398 miles to go.
Yep, 398 to go. Who'd have thought it? Over twice the length of Great Britain now.
Yeah.
So it's getting there, and unfortunately it's looking as though we're going to have to get out in a bit.
We did make it to the shelter in time. So that's good, we're not wet and our boots are not wet.
Yeah, that was the thing. We got to the shelter, what, 10 minutes before? 15 minutes before?
15 minutes, so at least our boots are not wet.
Yeah,
Boots
so we're
are
not...
dry, and we're dry, and the tent's not wet, and we're not going to be carrying a wet tent tomorrow, so...
No.
Yeah, so hopefully a bit of sleep.
Yep.
And we'll be alright.
Yep, we will, absolutely. So, we'll speak to everybody in the morning. Morning.
Morning.
Day 140. It's 7 o'clock. And we've been climbing Moosilauke now for an hour. It's a little bit cooler now, it was so humid. You alright? It was so humid, the first part of the climb. Just getting to a bit of cooler. It rained all through the night, so obviously it's stuff trapped in under tree line. But I've just got to say one thing, that I read a comment last night, 30 plus days into the trail. Some southbound had left a message at the shelter we stayed at. The hard part of the 80 now complete. I just thought, boy, have you got a rude awakening. Anyway, just tough, steep all the way. It's been steep for an hour. Looking up there, I don't know if I can show you. Believe you me, it doesn't do it any justice, that gradient. You're having to walk leaning forward, aren't you?
Yeah.
So anyway, we're going to crack on. So far it's looking like a typical Lemsip and Rictic day. We're going to get to the ridge. There's going to be nothing to see because it's very cloudy. But you know what, it's probably better climbing it in this condition than 100 degrees. But the shelter was good last night. 5 of us slept in the shelter. Got dive bombed by mosquitoes for the first couple of hours. Alison's been bit on the hand, I've been bit on my hand. But it was good really.
Hey-ho.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just think of those calves.
I'm thinking of champagne.
So, Firefly has been sitting here 2.5 hours. Lemsip eating her banana. MacGyver's been here 1.5 hours. And here, unfortunately, is the view. It's clearing, it's blue skies above. Here we go, look at this. There we go. The summit of Moosilauke. 4,802 feet. And if it comes through, I am going to show you again, guys. Alright. Yep, this is the descent. I'm just going to show you. We're actually walking through like a mini waterfall. And it goes all the way down there. We've been descending almost 2 miles at the moment. And it's, to be quite honest with you, pretty treacherous underfoot. These are the rocks we're walking over, down to there, all the way down there. So one slip, apart from getting hurt, you're going to be wet. Hey, morning.
Morning.
Day 141. And it's a bright, we're a little bit late today, 7:45.
Yeah.
We had a long day yesterday, didn't get into tent up till late last night, and had a bit of a line, didn't we?
It was so dark and it was a really hard day yesterday.
It was. So it really was a hard day, yeah. And
we didn't get into camp till
8:15.
Upstate, yeah.
Yeah. 14 hours.
Yeah,
14 hours for 16 miles.
16 miles.
Yeah, 16 miles. Moosilauke up and down was how I expected. The descent was difficult, but the second part of the trail, if that's what you can call it, was as hard as anything we've done in the distance we've been on so far. So we're up Kinsman today.
Yeah.
Only I think 11.5 miles to a campsite. So we're going to try and
probably take us
15
hours.
Try and get there before midnight. So anybody that's never climbed in the Whites before, like Alison and myself, it's quite a rude awakening. Now this part of the angle probably isn't going to show you, well, I should hope you can see how steep it is. Obviously Alison's here, I'm holding the phone, and where we're going is there, right in front of us. It's almost vertical. It goes up there, round that corner. Now I know it's probably going to go 3/4 of a mile, but when you're talking about climbing an incline, there you go. I'm touching, stood upright, what I'm climbing up. That's how steep it is. This one, second one, that third one is looking me straight in the eyes. And it's been like this now for about 1/4 of a mile. I heard a guy talking last night saying it was steep for at least a mile up, but this is how it's been. Most of yesterday?
Yeah.
Most of today. But luckily we've only got about 7 days left. So it's 11:30. We're just starting to descend now. Kinsman North.
Yeah.
Tough climb, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So far so good on the descent, although it's a little bit rockier down there. I was going to show you from the view, but there was people sat there. So tomorrow's target is Lafayette over there. All the way from the left, up from the left, up and across that ridge line. It's a beautiful day today, but there is a chance of rain tomorrow, they were saying. So we'll wait till we're exposed, and no doubt be 70-mile-an-hour winds, heavy rain. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah? At least we'll get a wash. So no, we're going to get down and find this hut, this little place, and have something to eat.
Yeah.
Come on then.
Well, it's a bit dark, but it's the end of the day. It's been 11 miles, that's all we've done, but it's took us nearly 10 hours again. But we've gone over North Kinsman and South Kinsman.
Yeah, halfway up. Climbing Lafayette at the moment.
Yeah, we're halfway up in a campsite.
It's been tough.
It's been tough.
It really has.
Don't really know what else to say,
No,
but
I'm so tired.
we're tired. My feet hurt. My shoes are not good. My shoes have split.
But quite rubbish, to be honest.
Trying to catch a mosquito in the tent. Yeah. Just.
Yeah, to be what it'll be. We'll get through.
Yeah.
We're struggling to find a motel or a hotel.
It's been 6 days now.
It's not quite, but it's nearly getting
Nearly for a shower.
there. Yeah. Yep, 6 days.
Yeah.
So,
But we'll carry on and we'll give you an update tomorrow about Mount Lafayette.
yeah, that was a really cheerful 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're alright.
We're
get through it.
okay. Yeah.
Morning, day 142. So 6:30. And believe you me, looking into this camera, that does not do this climb justice.
Put it at the bottom.
I know, I don't know if it will. This has been the climb so far. Two miles?
Yeah.
For 2 miles on this ascent. I was actually trying to work out a strategy last night. So this trail now doesn't fall flat on our face. 11.9 miles yesterday. We're going to plan another 6 days to get through the whites. Cut down some of the mileage. Take a bit of a hit on our daily average. I know southern Maine's also tough. But in the longer stretches of Maine, we'll just walk longer days there. It's been a really, really excruciating 2 days, to be honest. And so I don't know how Alison feels. Well, I do, because I know what it's like when we go to bed at night. Our feet are sore, our boots are rubbish. Worst pair of Keens, from one great set to an absolute rubbish pair.
One pair that lasted
1,500 miles.
miles, and one pair that hasn't even lasted 200 miles.
No, since Great Barrington. They're split already.
But it's not raining and it's
no, it
clear,
looks a
so
reasonable day.
We might get a good view at the top.
Yeah, hopefully. We're going to climb up. There's 2 or 3 peaks, ending with Lafayette, Mount Lafayette, and then we'll take it from there. If we can do 10 plus miles a day, just take a couple of miles on the deficit, we can stand to lose 20 or 30 miles. But it's then what's waiting for us in southern Maine.
So we'll see.
So yeah, but we're going to crack on. So, Liberty Springs campsite is where we left last night. Up the Franconia Ridge, we've come to the first climb, and I'm going to show you the view. Right, can you hold your breath? Just a few seconds more. You ready? You weren't expecting anything else really, were you? Now, Alison and I are starting to wonder if there is some divine intervention working here, because we've been playing catch up since Virginia and working our butts off to get where we are. We're wondering if somebody up there is sacrificing the hot, clear, sunny days and giving us good, cool climate to hike through and get the miles in, with the sacrifice of all these amazing views. Because I think if you've been following these videos from almost day one, they've been really scant, especially at the places we should be seeing them. Now, Moosilauke was exactly the same. Lafayette is another 1.7 mile climb yet, and got to be honest,
Not looking good.
it's not looking good, is it?
Not looking good for a view.
Absolutely nothing again. We're so sorry.
We're gutted.
Yes, we are, in true old-fashioned English language, gutted. But we'll carry on.
Yeah.
At least it's not raining. I thought we'd share with some people back home that are watching. they know we follow a white blaze. So obviously now there's no trees and we're up on a ridge line. So there's a pile of stones there. Here. Yep, Kins. And we'll show you as we follow through. You'll see more or less the mist. Just get down this little bit. Up ahead, you can see the mist rolling over the ridge with us now. I don't know what we are up around. Probably about, I'm guessing, but 3,500 feet. I know we're going to just under 5,300 today. But I do laugh because I've seen so many people wrapped up. Everybody think it was winter, and I'm walking in a t-shirt, and so is Alison. It's not cold. We're the last two people up here to be walking if it was cold in t-shirts. It's actually reasonably mild, don't you think? The temperature. It's not cold, is it? Mind you, it is the middle of July. So guys, there, just below the clouds, the dirty clouds, as you can see what's above us, all the way around over there in the distance. If it does clear up, obviously, we'll show you. I'm showing you along this trail. And there's another one. That in front's not a big one, that's where we're climbing. I'll stop here because I'm going to switch it off in a minute. If you look into the middle of there, you'll see the steps going up there. I'm going to go up and over that one. Top of Mount Garfield. There we go. Absolutely huge. This is where we've walked from there today up along there, all the way along that ridge line, all the way down there.
I think there probably is.
All the way down there and back up to where we are at the moment. It's taken 6 hours. It's just absolute.
Really? No, because you're over here again. Unless it crosses there.
Magnificent.
Well, in any case, this is like.
So the weather's cleared up. Alison's just sat behind me having a bite to eat. I think I'm going to go and join her.
Hi guys, so it's the end of the day. Again. Another day over with, and we've done 12.6 miles, and we climbed
over Franconia.
Up and over
Franconia Ridge. Over Little Haystack Mountain, Mount Lincoln, Mount Lafayette, all the way down, up over Mount Garfield, back up now and over South Twin Mountain, and it took all day to do 12 miles. It's absolutely brutal.
It is. It's
extremely tough.
Extremely tough.
Yeah. Tomorrow we've got a little bit of a rocky climb to start, and then it's mainly downhill. We're going all the way down to Crawford Notch, and then we're going up to the AMC Centre. We've got a parcel there, haven't we?
Yeah.
But
hopefully, well, yes, it is there. We know it's there, don't we? So yeah.
It's certainly not for lesser mortals, is it? New Hampshire.
No. I'll just turn the camera around and just show you my feet.
How are your feet?
I don't know if you can see on my. Oh, there was a fly on there.
No.
No, you don't. My poorly feet are all taped up.
All the toes.
All the toes except the big ones.
Wasn't great.
No, but anyway, I'm just feeling a bit sorry for myself because my feet hurt.
Not very
But
good
my
either.
boots are split, so we're gonna have to
The second pair lasted
200.
not even from Massachusetts.
Oh, you got it?
No.
Okay.
No.
We have a bug in the tent.
It won't be here long.
So yeah.
I know I'm not shaving to a summit at all. You can't see very much on the finger, but my hair is irritating me so much. It's getting on my nerves now.
It is, yeah, it's growing.
Get on the nerves.
But anyway, can't really say that I'm enjoying this at the moment.
Well, I don't think many people are.
But it's another day done. So we'll carry on.
Oh my God, yeah, we're carrying on.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yes.
But we'll catch up with you tomorrow.
Yep, we're to bed now.
Morning, it's day 143 and this area here, which you see with some roots, is where we stayed last night, and some rocks. This is our view this morning. Just through there you can just see some mountains for a change. But it's 6:15. The girls saved us this spot. One of them slept here and one of them slept through there as well last night, which was nice of them. And we've got 4 miles to go to a hut where we're keeping our fingers crossed, Simon, aren't we? That there's going to be something there.
Yeah.
Because yesterday the hut had sold out.
By 3 o'clock.
By 3 o'clock. So we were not very impressed because we were just looking.
Not after we hiked.
Not after the hike, no. So
not after the day before, because the day before we left at 2:30 and there was completely trays of rebaked foods.
Yeah.
It was a long haul yesterday.
It was.
But, well, keeps the waistline thin.
So we'll speak to you shortly.
So it's mid-morning. We came down from Zealand Hut, and we had a bite to eat, a cup of coffee. Alison had a lemonade and some cake. And this is the view we've got where we're walking. That ridge line going all the way down there, across, up and over there, mountains in the distance. There's Alison. Hello.
Hello.
This is what we have below us. Trying to be careful here not to blind it with the sun. The sun's behind me. And as you can see, all the rock formation there above us, it's just incredible. All the way up. Try and do it so I don't get the sun blinding the camera. So just put these poles down. If you look up on that ridge line, all the rock overhanging up there, it's actually amazing. It is an absolute wonderful place, New Hampshire. And it's only going to get better. And it's absolutely brutal. I'll make no bones about it. I would like to meet the guy who's told me he's hiked the Whites through New Hampshire, and he thought they were a doddle, because they are by far the hardest section of the AT. It's just relentless. Virginia was bad enough, walking through Virginia till 4 o'clock, and then you was faced with something like that. Something like that, and that is just the standard here. You walk up there, it doesn't do justice. People who've walked these mountains will know. It is the steepest climbs, the steepest descents, the steepest climb. And then by the end of the day, you've walked 10 hours and you've done just over 10 miles. And you look how long they are and you're thinking a 100-mile stretch. It's going to take us 10 days. But, you know what, looking at this, don't you agree? There could be worse places to be for 10 days.
Yeah.
It's absolutely majestic.
Well guys, it's the end of the day. We've done 11.5 miles and we've taken a Nero, which means you still walk but you have the pleasure of coming to a motel. And the motel we're at is in Bartlett, which is just 10 miles just getting off the trail near the AMC centre. And guys, through there is the pool,
and we've all had a lovely afternoon dip, nice relax in the sun. Our washing's being done, which is cool, but this is just we were such in need of this. We've had some really hard climbs so far. We're halfway through the Whites. In the morning we climbed Mount Washington, but this is just our accommodation tonight. We're just in that room there where I've got the door open behind the white car. Oh, there's Simon. Good timing.
Good job you're not videoing the other girl on the bed.
So I think we're going to order some food in tonight. Pockets is over there on the phone, and Firefly's inside the room, which we're sharing with the girls tonight. And it's been nice. I just can't describe how tough the Whites have been on our feet, but I think our next stop is Gorham, where we need to find new boots. Both our boots are split. So we're gonna leave you with this lovely sunshine, and just what a day. And we'll see you at the start of Mount Washington in the morning when we're back on the trail.